Just about the only things that grow quickly in our world are weeds and cancer. Think about it. Explosive growth that comes out of nowhere is more often than not a sign that something's wrong and a reason to worry. And that's true whether we're talking about plants or we're talking about economies or even people. But I've found that when it comes to ourselves, we tend to forget this. And we grow impatient with ourselves. We grow impatient with the people around us. And we live in this almost constant state of disappointment or even regret. And so my plea for you today and for me is to cling to Jesus and his grace and have a little patience with yourself. Cling to Jesus and have a little patience with yourself. Long-term growth that's healthy and that lasts takes time. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying to take sin lightly. Sin against God and sin against other people and sin against yourself with its violence, with its selfishness, is the worst thing in the world. Flee from that. Flee to Jesus and find forgiveness and find real change. But realize our world and your heart and my heart are far worse than we could ever imagine. But in Jesus, in the gospel, we are far more loved than we could ever dream. So when you feel crushed under the weight of your imperfection, when you feel weighed down by regret and by thinking that you should be further along down the road than you are, when you feel burdened under the expectations of others or even the expectations of your own self, cling to Jesus and his grace and have a little patience with yourself. His grace is sufficient for you, and he did not give you his grace one time to turn around and take it away. He didn't give you his grace to not have enough grace for you tomorrow or the next day. Because the truth is, his grace is this inexhaustible fountain of his love for you in Jesus Christ, and it'll never run out. It'll never run dry. And remember these words from the book of Galatians, chapter 6. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Now, sometimes not giving up looks like 3 steps forward and 2 steps back, or even 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. But not giving up is not about us walking in our own power. It's about us clinging to Jesus and his sufficient grace that will keep us and lead us to himself. Let's find our joy. Let's find our hope. Let's find our confidence in that and have a little patience with ourselves.